What's up? I'm your host, Scott, with the Theskyereport Voices of the Homeless. Right now I'm speaking with
JB.
Okay, so how did you become homeless?
My boyfriend was domestic violence. He went to jail for a very long time. The landlord drained me out of my savings, and I also lost my job at the SAP center.
Okay, so have you ever been homeless previously?
And no, I haven't. Before I came homeless, this really nice pastor let me stay at his house because he was thinking that, well, maybe I'll finally get my disability money. As it turned out, his landlord started coming around. He got a little bit nervous. So he moved me from there to the church. Then all of a sudden, he said that the church couldn't let nobody stay there. So that's how I pretty much ended up on the street just for 4 weeks.
Okay, and how many years have you been homeless?
Just 4 weeks.
4 weeks, okay. So what is it like for a woman on the streets?
Well, you start noticing things more than when you're not homeless. I kind of just canvass the area and see who's good and who's bad, who to stay away from, and look for a safe place to sleep where no one bothers me.
Now, what do you think of human trafficking? I mean, because that's supposed to be a real problem on the streets, and I imagine as a woman that's homeless, it might be something that affects you.
I really pretty much want to stay away from it. I'm against that. I don't think it's right. I think it's very unhumane for anybody to do that to another human being.
Okay, now why do you think homeless people are perceived in such a negative way?
Why do people think of them in a negative way? What they think is, they think that, okay, the reason why they're homeless because alcohol, drug addiction, but it's not true.
It's not true. Now, what kind of services have you received?
The services I have, taking care of myself and things like that.
Yes.
I receive. I have social services. I have caseworkers helping me, gave me the food stamps, and she's going to work on getting me GA general assistance, so I can get myself off the street, maybe a motel or something, and just until I go to court November 6th at 11 o'clock to try to get my permanent disability.
Now, what will it take to get you off the streets?
Well, basically, it would take me to get off the street if somebody would help me, at least stay at a motel for just a little while and just until I get my disability money so I get back on my feet.
Okay, so let's imagine if you had your own program and you had your own services. What would you do to stop homelessness?
I would try to make some funds and try to get people to donate some money to assist the people off the street, just until they are able to get on their feet on their own.
That's fantastic. So what do you think you could do, or what do you think would change the negative perception of homelessness?
I think we should get on a live broadcast and tell everybody in the whole world that they shouldn't have negative thoughts about the homeless, because there's different types of homeless. There's ones that choose to be homeless for drugs and alcohol problems. They remain on there. In fact, this morning, this guy had had a bunch of stuff everywhere at McDonald's. I offered him a card for Recovery Cafe. He said, no, I want no part of that.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
This is Sky with the Voice of the Homeless, the Theskyereport Voices of the Homeless. As always, keep it live. Thank you.